Even though it's been almost 2 months since we celebrated the 13th Doctor not bastardizing our television screens for at least a year, stories still continue to surface. When I first came across articles about Doctor Who and shipping, I got excited and foolishly thought, cool, this means they're shipping the 13th Doctor back to hell where she came from. Then I took a look into it, which caused me to ask this question. Remember when discussion on Doctor Who was focused on what villain was going to be featured in the next series, or speculating on what RTD's epic series finale was going to be, or trying to figure out what the hell Moffat was doing in his nonsensical arcs? Well, those days are over, folks. In SJW Who, we are now focused on lesbian relationships between the Doctor and her companion. Let me repeat that again. We are focused on lesbian relationships between the Doctor and her companion. This is what Doctor Who's new and, let's be honest now, only fanbase focuses on. Of course, the Radio Times decided to pick up this story. Mandeep Gill reacts to Doctor Who fans shipping Yaz and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. Good lord, who knows where it's going to go? Before Jodie Whittaker's first Doctor Who series, the actor made it pretty clear that there wouldn't be any romance in her TARDIS this time around, but that hasn't stopped fans from trying to set the Doctor up with new companion Yaz. Well, not a relationship with a man anyways. The 13th Doctor seems to hate all men, but seeing as the progressive nature of current Doctor Who has pushed it off a cliff, God only knows what kind of bullshit is going to get dumped on Doctor Who's 5 remaining fans in Series 12. All the way through the sci-fi drama's 11th rebooted series, fans were rooting for the pair to get together. Fucking hell. This is like hoping for a relationship between the first Doctor and Ian, the second Doctor and Jamie, the third Doctor and the Brigadier, the fourth Doctor and Harry, or the fifth Doctor and Adric or Turlough. Good luck getting those images out of your head. You're welcome. This is to prove a point. Nobody wants this shit. Nobody even wants to think about this shit. Just to clarify to my fan club of trolling snowflakians, we're not homophobic. We're anti-stupid. Especially after Yaz's mother asked if they were a couple. Remember that episode, Arachnids in the UK? Wasn't that a gem? And Mandeep Gill, who actually plays Yaz, actually what? She doesn't play anything. She can't act and her character has no point. Has addressed the shipping at last. Just shoot me. You'll make my trolls and haters very happy. Is this relationship thing the only way Chibs could actually do something with this character? Good lord. But at the time I was filming it, it was never a thing, Gill told Metro. Oh, I'm pretty sure Chibs probably had that in his head. Anything to get with the wokeness. I don't think he's a well man. For the love of God, get help, Chibs. It must have been natural chemistry between Jodie and myself. Good lord. What the hell are you talking about, Gill? You had all the chemistry of a fat man with irritable bowel syndrome and a Big Mac binge. They both end in explosive shit. Speaking of shit, you seem to be giving yourself too much credit there, Gill. I could take a wooden plank, draw a smiley face on it, and it would give a better performance than whatever the hell you were doing in Series 11. Hashtag characters need to have a point, you moron. However, despite being unplanned, well, nobody with a brain would plan for this kind of bullshit. Gill suggested that she wouldn't be averse to some sort of relationship developing. What the fuck? As is happening all too often these days, I don't have the words. This show is supposed to be about a man in a police box, and now we're talking about Yaz and the Doctor boinking each other. What in the name of holy hell is this shit? Even if she thought that, Yaz and the Doctor would probably stay friends. Oh, for the love of God, just shut the hell up, Gill. Jesus Christ, why are we talking about this? After it came out, I was like, wow, I didn't even think that was a thing. It's not a thing. It should never be a thing. It would never have been a thing in real Doctor Who, which ended in 2017. I didn't think it was a thing until I saw people mentioning it online. Don't we just love Doctor Who's new fans? These fucking morons have no clue what the show's actually supposed to be about. They don't care what the show's about. Why can't you people just come across with your own movies and shows that nobody will watch? Why are you so hellbent on destroying everything? I think it's just a natural thing that happens between friends. Or who knows where it's going to go? Who knows indeed? We'll be keeping an eye out for any Series 12 details with interest going forward. Oh, we'll be keeping an eye out indeed, along with a fucking vomit bag, because didn't series boss Chris Chibnall say it'd be a big year for Yaz as well? Intriguing. Big year for Yaz. What? She develops a personality? There's suddenly a reason for her being in the series? When will this show be put out of its misery? It's a bleeding corpse writhing with death twitches. Keeping it alive at this point is just cruel. Actually, it's already dead. It's a walking zombie in a George Romero movie. But it's not one of those cool zombies. It's that annoying zombie played by a friend of the director that can't act. Its acting is so bad it's distracting from the death and carnage. Maybe that explains Gill's non-acting. She thinks she's playing that zombie. I haven't been focusing much on Doctor Who lately because I have very limited time for making YouTube videos at the moment, and there are many other ridiculous things to focus on. But the dumpster fire of Chibs keeps popping its head out of that river of shit. Apparently Moffat also spoke some bullshit last week. Maybe I'll make a video on that too. There's also that David Tennant Jodie Whittaker interview. I'll have an analysis of that up at some point in the next few weeks, whenever I'm able to fit it in with all the bullshit coming out of Star Trek Discovery and Captain Marvel lately. Also, since this is my first Doctor Who related video in a month or so, I thought I'd give a shout out to all the channels that have helped expose the 13th Doctor and Series 11 for what they are. If you haven't already, make sure you check out Nerdrotic, El Patron, Altiori, Mecharandom42, SC Reviews, Theres, and Dave Cullen of Computing Forever and The Dave Cullen Show. I know I missed a few here. If I did, I'll make sure to mention them in my next video. And that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. And as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and have a great day.